Hey guys, welcome back to the King Cain Way TV. It's me, King Cain. This is going to be a really quick live just because I know that the new episode is probably on, and I thought that I had already did my review over Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 5. Season 5, episode 3. So like I kind of like already I know episode 4 is probably on, but you know, I'm like, damn, I didn't even do 3. Hey Tracy, hey Nala. So that's why I'm here today. We're gonna do last week's Real Housewives of Potomac review. And before I get started, I really just want to thank all of my Caniacs, all of my subscribers, even those of you who don't subscribe and then come and watch. I thank you so much because at the end of the day, each interaction, each view, it adds up to something greater and bigger and better. And I'm just forever grateful, you know, to be building my own little platform, my own little lane, in my own little way. I had a motherfucker try to tell me about my interviewing skills and about my interviewing style and this, that, and the third. And, oh, you need to be more angry at the guests. You need to be more, yeah. And I'm just like, no, my platform is my platform. I allow those whom I interview to come on, speak your speech, say what the fuck you want to say without being regulated by me. I feel like I get the questions asked and I get the answers. So at the end of the day, it's always going to be somebody who's a naysayer, but you just have to push through and know who you are, know what your brand is, and know what you're put on this earth to do. What's up, Miss Witt? So I say that to say that here at the King Cain Way TV, I do what I want, how I want, when I want, okay? YouTube is a hobby. YouTube is definitely giving me a coin now. So yeah, I'm trying to do more things and more things that, you know, my Caniacs like to see. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just a dude in my own lane, okay? So anyways, this is Real Housewives of Potomac, season 5, episode 3. Last week's episode, okay? Not this one. Because I'm sure episode 4 is probably on right now. Okay, so it opens back up with all the girls still at this dinner for Ashley. Everybody talking about they want Candace to apologize for Ashley. Apology. But I just feel like at the end of the day, nobody cares. Ashley has said and done mean, nasty things. Like, don't nobody owe you nothing just because you don't have a baby. You think the world's supposed to stop? You know how many mothers are on this cast? I don't understand why Ashley is being put on this pedestal, because all she did was push out a little baby that looked like his daddy. There ain't nobody checking for her. Not the baby, I'm talking about the daddy. I just feel like if they're gonna apologize, Ashley and Candace needs to apologize to each other. Like, why is it such a one-sided thing? Like, Candace needs to apologize, because girl, allegedly Candace was talking shit when Ashley was in the hospital. But I mean, Ashley, you've talked your shit. You know, at the end of the day, I don't think that Candace just needs to be down here. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry for what? You ain't did nothing but spoke your speech when this bitch sent for you. So I'm confused. I don't know why, you know, these 80-year-old women want this girl to apologize. And it's like they trying to, like, attack and make her do something. And I love how Candace is staying true to herself. She's sticking to her guns and not backing down from these bitches. And yes, Robin, she said shut the fuck up. You need to shut the fuck up, wide back, grown man. Y'all know, okay, y'all know what trade mean, right? Trade basically means DL, down low. So, you know, like, sometimes you might see a gay guy and he's like, oh, that's trade. Oh, that's trade. To me, Robin is trade. Robin is the female version of trade. I think Robin, deep down in her soul and heart, wants to be with a woman. I think Robin and Giselle have played in their past, okay? And I just feel like Robin is a hashtag stud. Now, I could be wrong. However, the energy is there. You know, she really don't even click in with the girls other than Giselle. Yeah, I know. So, baby, I don't know. I love when Wendy spoke up, you know, having a voice, trying to have Candace back. And she said it just seems like all y'all attacking her, period. Like I said, Candace doesn't want to have the conversation right then and there, period. Monique, to me, Monique is just showing her childish, catty side. I literally used to live for Monique. She was one of my favorites. But now Monique is just a weird-ass bitch. Like, it's so crazy how you gonna switch on Candace in front of the collective, in front of this group, but like you be all on her dick behind the scenes, like we saw. Monique's over there trying to mock Candace, like trying to be funny, and it's just childish. So Giselle did put it out there too, Candace. Well, how close are you and Sharice? Because that seems to be the main theme of Monique's anger, is the fact that Candace, her friend, is cool with someone that she used to be cool with. And I'm just so tired of people doing it. Like, at the end of the day, like, we are grown. Like, people can be cool with whoever they want to be with. Don't nobody got time to be going around getting put in each and every person's beef. Just because I'm cool with you, I can't be cool with her. Like, in what world does that make sense? It does not make any sense at all. These women need to grow the fuck up. That's just what I'm getting. Like, I'm already annoyed. So we need to get to Fightgate before it's just like a dunzo, okay? Candace pretty much said that she's not in her beef with Sharice, period, and y'all grown. But Candace does apologize to Monique, childish ass, about not giving her a heads up that Sharice was going to be there. So I'm just like, girl, okay, like, what more do you want? Like, the bitch done apologize. Like, keep it moving. And then, you know, after Candace apologized, Monique went right back into talking about Ashley versus Candace. And I just love when Karen was like, all right. Because now, Monique, we see what you're trying to do. We see that you're trying to be nasty. We see that you're being messy. We see that you're being very toxic, still trying to keep the story going. But the girl just apologized to you for y'all's situation. Her and Ashley are going to have their own conversation. Why would you go back to that? So I'm already seeing that Monique is fake, Monique is phony, Monique is fishing for a storyline. And to be quite frankly, I've never really liked Monique's body shape. I think that her and Wendy are shaped alike. You know, wide at the top and no hips. Kind of like a T, the capital T. That's what they're built like to me. So anyways, they want to have a conversation privately, okay? Candace and Ashley wants to have a conversation privately. Why is it so hard for these 80-year-old women to understand? I do not know. They don't like Monique because she's not struggling. And that's why I liked her, because she was a girl with a bag. But Monique was just being so nasty in episode 3. And then what gagged me was Monique trying to, when the camera stopped rolling and they still had their mics on, here come Monique, you know, trying to be all cool and friendly with the Candace. And Candace is like, girl, don't be trying to be cool with me now. You weren't trying to be cool just in there in that scene. Like, you're a fake ass bitch. I hate people that do that shit like, oh, I'm doing it for the camera. Oh, I'm doing it for the... No, just be yourself. Like, stop playing. Like, everybody not gonna take that, oh, it's for the camera shit. Because I'm not the type of bitch. You're not gonna, oh, I'm just doing it for the camera. No, because I'm gonna feel some type of way. And then when I start doing my due for the camera, then it's a problem. So I feel that with Candace. Like, bitch, you act like we're supposed to be cool, but when we get around this circle, you flip-flop. And we clearly heard it. So we already know that Monique is a fake-ass rich bitch. And I'm just not here for Monique anymore. As bad as I used to love Monique and live for Monique, I am not here for her childish, dumb ass anymore. I'm really not. So anyways, Ashley and her family, they're shopping for the baby Sip and See. She tells her husband, you know, that everybody's coming over to the house. He's not really here for it, but he's like, okay, Candace is going to be in my house. Y'all better keep it cute because this is my motherfucking home. Hashtag no weapons. Ashley really hasn't been having sex with her husband. You know, she's having some issues with her JJ and her booty hole. So, you know, he's just not being pleasured. He said something when they were shopping that, you know, I really didn't hear, but I was gagging because I was like, what the fuck did he just say? What? Michael, now you was just in the gay club. He was in the room with the grinder boy. Now it seems like you're going to be doing something else later on this season. So, you know, give your wife some time to heal. This is her first child. Give her some time to heal. Like, stop trying to rush her into fucking your old ass. I even put that in my notes. She just had a baby. Damn, chill. Anyways, next thing we see, Robin goes to see Giselle. They kiki about their men or lack thereof. She wants Jamal. You know, she feel like he's sexy. She says that it's just a process. Them like getting back together, and you know the kids are really not here for it, and it seemed like Giselle was just trying to make up like these low key excuses for Jamal, and I'm just like, girl, this man is a cheater, pumpkin eater, and it's just so funny how Giselle just gets a key out of talking about, you know, Monique and her alleged situation with her trainer, and it's like, but your ex-husband had multiple situations, Monique's one alleged situation. So you're trying to like be funny about somebody's transgressions when it comes to marital dysfunction, and you yourself have experienced that. And let's just be clear, Jamal is probably still that same cheater. You know, he has all of these illegitimate children. So stop. Giselle has to stop trying to find joy and slandering other people's, you know, downfalls in their relationships / marriage when yours didn't work out. Okay? It looks like, I think Giselle said that her and Jamal been separated for 12 years. Them girls ain't nothing about 12, 13, 14. So he did this early on. Okay? Let's just call a fact a fact. Them kids know the tea. Exactly, Sam. Sam G. Are you Sammy Gathica from Instagram? Yeah, them kids know the tea and they ain't studying them, period. Yeah, so he's pretty much coming into town. They're gonna all have a good time. The daughters ain't studying him, period. And Giselle tells Robin that she feels like her daughters want her to low-key choose. Next we see Wendy. She's at home. Wendy had this pink onesie on. I said, oh, look at Wendy's body. Wendy and Monique are the most ill-shaped girls. I said, what is going on? Wendy on high back, no ass. I said, Wendy, buy you some ass, girl. Buy you some more ass, Wendy. Pure, because you got it. So Wendy's at home with her 3 children. She has 2 boys and a daughter, and her husband. Her husband, fine, chocolate down. He's a lawyer. Yes, Wendy. I'm here for the kids learning. The kids are doing their thing. Yeah, so they're learning, like, you know, I think it's called Igbo, which is like the Nigerian language. We'll get into more of who Wendy is. She's a professor. She does this. She does that. We see Wendy coming and going. She's like on the news. She's rocking. Like, she's an educated woman. She seems to be very booked and busy, but in the education world, okay? And according to Karen, they sat on, you know, some boards together, and Karen said that she is not hashtag impressed by Wendy, okay? So that's that, okay? The kids could care less about trying to learn. They're trying to have Cruz, he could care less about trying to learn. Cruz trying to turn up and have a good time. It just seems like Wendy has a lot going on, and we are here for it. I feel like this scene, we're getting a true introduction to who Wendy is, what she has to bring. And honestly, I'm excited to see more of body Wendy. But I am here for her and what she does and what she brings to the table thus far. Her husband is Nigerian American, and she came here with her mom as a child. So she is Nigerian American, and you know, she just wants to keep the whole Nigerian culture in her family and her life for the kids and everything. Okay. Next we see Candace and her husband out shopping for his child, her stepdaughter. So and then in turn, she starts to look for an outfit for baby Dean because Candace lets her husband know, like, hey, I'm going to Ashley's Sip and See. I'm going to meet her baby. She invited me. She also lets her husband know that she feels like about the dinner that they had prior, and how she feels like Monique is just a hashtag flip flopping ass fake ass bitch, and how she just is really not here for her, and just how Monique is just a hashtag dangerous person. And Monique is just not her friend, and I just love how each and every time Candace loudmouth ass is going through something, her husband with his fine white ass, honey, and I don't even see color, he truly reels Candace back in every time, and I live for that. Like, we gotta have a man, we gotta have somebody here who's here for us, who we love, who we respect, and somebody who can speak life into us and get us back on the right path, on the right circuit when certain things happen. And that's just what that is. Karen comes to see Monique. Monique still got this childish ass bird. They discuss Sharice and Candace. And Monique is just like, I'm just not feeling Candace. Sharice is going around spreading these rumors. Why are you befriending her? You knew this because you and I have been cool. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. So at the same time Monique is explaining to Karen, Candace is explaining to Chris. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to this situation, I am Team Candace. As hard as that is for me to say, I am Team Candace simply because we heard the footage of Monique being a fake ass bitch, and not only that, we saw Candace apologize to the bitch. And then we get to the Sip and See, you still mad. So to me, Monique is childish. Monique is looking for a storyline. Monique wants somebody to kiss her flat back, and nobody's doing it. Period. Hey, Crown, I am Anubis. So anyways, the girls are just doing their things. We see how they show the little clips where everybody's doing. Robin's with the boys. Wendy's speaking out and such on the news. Karen is getting a speech together for some type of event she was invited to. So Giselle and her kids, they're on the way to her birthday dinner, and they're celebrating it. Hey, Bree, they're celebrating her birthday with the ex-husband. And so apparently Giselle been celebrating her birthday with her husband and the kids year after year after year after year after year. So this is nothing new. Giselle daughters, they always keep it 1,000, and they just like, this ain't nothing new. Like, you always celebrate every birthday with him. Like, we supposed to be crunk because you crunk that you get some dick. Like, we don't care, mama. Period. The daughters, they just really don't fuck with him. So when they first arrived, Jamal did a whole turnaround. I said, "Ooh, Jamal a queen." Go back to episode 3 when Giselle and the daughters arrived down to the loading dock to get on the boat with Jamal, and we first see Jamal and he do a little spin. I said, "Girl, this is a whole queen." Y'all ladies have to stop living in denial. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, Affleck. Okay? Get into the trade, honey. Get into the trade, okay? Anyways, the whole dinner is awkward. The older daughter, I believe her name is Grace, she just don't fuck with the daddy. She's over the daddy. And at the end of the day, Grace was like maybe 3 or 4 when it happened. So she grew up hearing it. 4 years old, you start comprehending, you start understanding. So, Giselle, you can't blame your daughter for feeling some type of way. Like, she done seen you cry. She done seen you go man to man. I don't think Giselle can blame her kids for feeling how they feel, bitch. You're the one who done put this narrative and done talked about how they daddy cheated. And, kids read blogs. People can read. Kids know things. They know their daddy ain't nothing but a tie and through trade, like most of the pastors are. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is the man is trade. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, the man, you know, Jamal, he gives each daughter a piece of a business called Arizona's, which is a restaurant here in Atlanta. Apparently, he's part owner or something, but he had the coinage, he had the means. What's up, Chinchilla? He had the means to buy all three of his daughters a piece of Arizona's. So I thought that was dope, you know, and you know, he made them partners. So that's what's up. So we get down to the sip and see. It's Ashley's event for baby Dean, okay? It looks nice. I love the decor. Ashley and her husband they live in the penthouse. Sickening view. I'm here for it. Giselle gets there first. Robin comes. Monique comes. They discussed the dinner, and you know how there were resolutions made. You know, just how it was kind of, you know, just everything that happened from Ashley versus Candace. Candace telling everybody to shut the fuck up, and this and this and so forth and so on. Okay. They talk about the heated discussions that were had. And at the end of the day, I just feel like, Monique, shut the fuck up. Because here you go going all into this spiel about Candace, girl. But when Sharice big face ass got there and y'all, it was time to talk about y'all tea, you decided to run out. Are y'all starting to see how fake Monique is and how one-sided she is and how my way or no way? Like, that's why when Candace was telling her, you're sitting on a horse. You're sitting on a horse. Yeah. You're sitting on a horse. Yeah, it's the truth. That bitch is over there sitting on the horse trying to act like she just God's gift for what? I don't know. It was just so stupid. Candace comes. She looks really, really cute. I love her big pants with her top. She's so short, so the pants coming up here. I just love that extraness. I love the top. Let me tell y'all something. If I say it once, I'll say it again. Candace is the best dressed Potomac housewife. Candace is the best dressed Potomac housewife. And that's just pure repoo. And I live for it, okay? She brings the gift, you know, they're speaking to everybody. It's a lot of awkward hellos. Again, Monique and Candace even hug. Candace is coming with love and with an open heart. But we clearly see that Monique is still pressed. Karen comes. Wendy comes. There's some tea between Karen and Wendy that we need to get to the bottom of. It seems like Karen is always trying to like downplay Wendy or, girl, I know you or I don't know you, which I just think is so childish. Like, when did it become cool to get on these platforms, to get on these shows and act like you don't know people when you know them? Like, what's so bad about knowing somebody? That's so stupid. It's so childish. It's been done multiple times. So to me, it's like, come up with another angle. I don't know why Karen not here for Wendy, but it doesn't make sense. Wendy's black. She's successful. She's talented. You know, Wendy's doing her thing. You know, she might be built like a capital T. But I see it for Wendy, you know, other than her body shape. But I do see it for her husband being a lawyer. You know, her having all of these different things going on. You know, and wanting to keep her children educated, you know, in their native culture. So I'm here for that. I like Wendy, but she wear too much makeup. You think so? I didn't clock that, La Renee. So Sheila gets there. I was wondering, I was like, God damn, where's Sheila? Y'all know Sheila Ashley, mama. Big Sheila. I love me some Big Sheila. Big Sheila got there. And you know, all the girls are kikiing, having a good time. Sharice, funny looking, frog looking ass gets there. And so Ashley pretty much just opens up, you know, the circle of the girls. Just pretty much letting Candace know what they've been discussing. Candace said, Ashley let her know, like, it's being discussed behind your back. And, you know, there's, like, you know, some tea there that's going on with you and some of the girls in the group. You know, Ashley pretty much just let Candace know everything that they were discussing before she got there. So badly wants to be there, girl. She sure do. It's slow. And that man left her with nothing but a daughter that looked just like her and a fine ass son. We ain't seen Sharice since her divorce season, okay? And being a main cast member. So, you know, she's settling for this friend of the show role. And I just feel like sometimes as an OG, like, you have to step into that and own it. Like, who settles for a friend of the show role when you're clearly more than that? So anyways, Candace, you know, she said what she said. You know, she pretty much saying like, okay, when we were at the dinner table, y'all, and I said what I said to Ashley about me not wanting to have a conversation there in front of all of y'all, that should have been the end of it. That should have stopped the conversation. Y'all should have respected the fact that I didn't want to talk about it. And here go Monique. Well, we be talking about stuff. That's because y'all choose to talk about it amongst the group, idiot. So if Candace chooses to discuss a situation aside from you, bitch, and to some other people, you know, and don't want to do it amongst, you can't make her do it amongst the table regardless. Regardless. The sooner we all realize in the reality TV world that people are grown and going to do things their way, the better off we will be, okay? And I just feel like at the end of the day, Monique, you sitting over there pressed because she didn't want to talk about her and Ashley T in front of you, and the bitch don't apologize to you about y'all situation. So why are you so mad and so angry about Candace and Ashley's situation? Girl, bye. You and Ashley was just telling everybody that you was a drunk driver and getting DUIs, DWIs 2 seasons ago. How soon do we forget? How soon do we forget? Caniacs, are y'all starting to see what I mean when I say Monique is a fake ass flat booty woman? Do y'all see that? Or am I gagging? Am I in just a different world? Don't get me wrong, live for her kids, live for her being a mom, love her husband. Yay, good. She's still fake. Facts are facts, and honestly, I just speak Fendi facts here, you know? So next we get into a little bit of Mo versus Candace, because Monique over there trying to be funny, and here again we have Wendy having Candace's back and just pretty much saying like, okay, well maybe, you know, Candace, do you consider everybody your friend here? Because maybe you wouldn't even do that. Maybe you don't want to talk about it because all these people are not your friends. And so, you know, Candace is like, yeah, you're right. Like, most of these bitches ain't my motherfucking friend. Like, I don't care. And so, you know, Wendy's just like, I'm a friend to you. And then Monique's like, yeah, watch that because I was there too. And then, you know, Monique was like, girl, go somewhere. Like, they have this whole little childish back and forth moment. Candace can't take it. Candace like, girl, we at Ashley's house. I'm finna go, okay? Candace grabs her things. She leaves. Wendy and Karen, they run after her. But then Karen's like, let's just respect her. You know, she says she's done. Let her go. I love this beautiful moment when Ashley went outside to talk to Candace. We see that Candace is genuinely, in Tanya's voice, she's genuinely hurt because Monique is a fake flip-flopping ass bitch. Like, last time I seen you at the group scene, you came for me. Then when the cameras went off and the mics were still rolling, you was being all friendly. I apologize. Then I come here again, and now you still being mean and nasty to me. So we're starting to see the dynamic, and honestly, I'm starting to see why Candace and Robin are going to rally behind. Why Robin and Giselle are going to rally behind Candace after her and Monique fight. Because Monique, I do feel like you're just picking. I feel like you're picking, and I'm just not here for it, okay? And that's just on pure poo. And then Giselle, you know, she's talking her shit about Candace, calling her a child. She's a child. Like, she don't want to talk. She's a child. She's a child. She's a child. And then, you know, everybody just like, girl, and then so Karen like, girl, stop calling her a child. Like, this is so disrespectful. Like, girl, grow the fuck up. Period. I don't know. I just love this moment. And I'm just like, so Giselle Ashley and Candace, they end up having their moment. And, you know, Candace just like, you know, I don't want to talk about you and I situation. I want to save our situation, talk about that at a later date. Because this is just too much for me. I mean, Candace, excuse me, she's literally in tears talking to Ashley. But I could see Ashley and Candace, you know, working through that and low-key having a budding friendship. You know, I would be here for that. I really would. So next day, Giselle and the girls, you can see Monique hugged up on Sharice at Ashley's baby shower on Ashley's Instagram pages. Monique is full of it. It's sad because she used to be my fave. Spicy Original, I said the same thing. Monique used to be my favorites, but now she's just fake. She just fake, and then she done beat the girl up, you know, over some shit that you done started all season and kept going. Baby, I can't. So anyways, Giselle is trying to pull the tea out of Charisse and Monique, because after Candace walks out, you know, Karen and Wendy, they're still in there. Ashley and Candace are outside. But Robin, Giselle, Charisse, Monique, Wendy, they're all still there. So Giselle's just like, okay, so what's going on between y'all? Like, there's a big elephant in the room. What's going on? What's going on? Fake ass, bad body Mo. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, my podcast. But you had all the time in the world. You know, it was fuck the podcast when it was on Candace. But when it comes to you and Charisse and you cheating on your husband with your trainer, allegedly, now it's I gotta go to my podcast. Oh, I'm 5 minutes late. Oh. Hashtag fake. I hate a fake ass bitch. I don't really fuck with fake ass people. I'm not really here for that. I don't like fake shit. Like, I don't, you know, I can't and I won't. And that's just pure. Okay? So it was just a gag to see Monique run out of there and all the girls like, oh, well, you just doing what Candace did. You know, it's so condescending, it's so contradicting, and woo. So my whole thing is, so you can go back and forth with Candace, little short ass, but you can't go back and forth about the bitch who's spreading rumors about you. At least Candace ain't did that. The only thing Candace did was invited the bitch to her party. But you can't check and address the bitch that you really got the problem with. I hate people like that. I hate people who have issues and have problems, but you go around it and you try to check everybody else but the main bitch that you got the beef with. So Monique is just a fake ass, weird ass person. And here at the King Cane TV, unfortunately, we're not here for Monique. Poo. All right, guys. So that's my review of Real Housewives of Potomac, season 5, episode 3. Episode 4 is on right now, so I'll do that review tomorrow. And now I'm about to watch P-Valley. So I'll be back with my P-Valley review soon come. Probably tomorrow as well. But honestly, guys, I love you guys. I thank you guys so much for always checking into my lives, commenting, you know, interacting with me. Make sure you guys go get you a Purity shirt. The link is in the description of this video. And go check out my reviews. I interviewed Lando King, friend of the show, G-Status ATL host, so I interviewed him earlier today. That interview is uploaded. It was live. I did Devon the other day, and then there's also an interview with Four. And you guys are really loving those videos. Those videos are doing numbers. You know, and I'm here for it. I love you guys so much. God bless you all. God bless you all. Keep doing what you're doing. You know. I'm always accepting love offerings on the Cash App. The Cash App is in the description of this video. KingCainClothing69. Those of you who do send me Cash Apps, I do appreciate it. You guys are really elevating the channel. I ordered some new lights, so I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. And just keep rocking with me, because at the end of the day, I can only go up. Love you guys. Be good.